Welcome back, everybody. My name is We're Skynet, or Brian. So, have you ever wondered what your favourite games look like when you strip back all the graphics? I bet you have. Now, imagine cranking the graphics not up high, not up to full with ray tracing, but down to the lowest quality possible, the lowest resolution possible, and turning off your frame generation, your ray tracing, everything off, and just setting it to the lowest possible quality. Will your favourite games still look like your favourite games? We shall find out. Welcome, folks, to Pixel Purge, episode 2. Today and this week we are going to dive into Black Myth Wukong. Now, this is a game that prides itself on having cinematic quality graphics settings on it. So you can put it at 4K resolution, turn on all the bells and whistles, and have it running at cinematic quality, and it looks phenomenal. What we'll do is we'll start up the game, we'll show you the graphics settings with it all turned up, tuned to max, so you can take different screenshots of it in that setting, and then we shall drop it and reduce it down to 0. Turn everything off and see, 1, how it looks, and 2, how is it playing. Welcome in, everybody. If you haven't done already, drop a wee like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get started. Pixel Purge episode 2, Black Myth Wukong. Let's get into it. So, I have already started this one before, and I did take some screenshots, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them into a different folder, just in case Steam doesn't record them or capture the screenshots that I took before, because Steam installs them to the screenshots into some weird and wonderful folder, so it does in your drive, which I will show you at the end. So what we'll do is we'll start it up, we'll put all the graphics quality and check to make sure everything's up maximum. We'll have a wee look about the area and the map and check the details and the quality of it and the scenery and everything surrounding it, and the physics effects and everything. We'll take some screenshots at that setting as well, and then we'll drop it right down, we'll strip everything back, we'll purge the pixels, shall we say, and then we'll start it again and take some extra screenshots. Once we've done that, I'll exit out the game and we'll do a side-by-side comparison. You can see the difference for yourselves, folks. Will it still be playable? Will you still want to play it at that quality? Nobody knows. Let us find out. Here we go. Right, so it does. Sometimes it starts fine, this game. Other times it can take a wee minute or two to start. Seems to be that it's alright this time. Do we see desktop audio? Now the quality should already be set at 4K just now, from previous testings and things as well. So I had to tweak some settings when I was recording it, because the recording was going out of sync, so I've had to kind of tweak it wee bits back and forth, folks. Right, so continue journey. Let us go. Keeper's Shrine. Come to this humble shrine. It's shabby but dear. Visit often, you won't regret it here. Lovely wee poem as well there. So, we're in the area where we are in just now is just literally just almost at the start of the game, outside the forest. It's the best place that showcases the scenery round about the game. So let's just go into an area here and you can see it a wee bit better. So the area where I was going that just showcases different things was here. So you can see obviously like the foliage round about there, the quality of the water, just like the quality of the tree as well, all the fog up in the sky, the quality of the trees surrounding the area as well. Then go and see like obviously all the leaves that are flying about and getting rendered on screen as well. Not to mention, you've also got the actual just simple quality of the character as well. So if we go into like 30 times and then just take it from there, where it kind of showcases the background foliage as well. So we'll take in a wee bit of that there, in the tree there at the bottom, and toggle menu. So there you go, turn off the toggle menu, press F12, we'll take a screenshot of that there so we can compare it later. But you can see, look at the detail there, and his staff as well for all the scales, his body armour detail, just his hair and everything. And then just even looking at the general detail of the tree and like that as well. So plenty of detail around about it, the game to check out. As I said, we'll show the settings beforehand. So the settings are currently running on, so it's running on 4K resolution. I've capped the frame rate at 60 frames per second kind of thing, because I'm not wanting it to go out of sync with the recording. It does do a lot higher. It does. I think it does up to like 100. I think I've had it sitting at 110 frames per second or something like that on it. Again, the V-Sync's turned on as well to stop kind of screen tearing on the recording as well. Now, motion blur, I normally turn off for these games. It's a preference with folk. I prefer to turn it off because I just don't like the blur effect on the games. I don't like it. It's the same with like the film grain that you get on some games as well. I never use film grain because I just do not like it. Graphics mode, we have got it set to super resolution 50%, DLSS super resolution sampling, frame generation on, full ray tracing on, ray tracing level is very high, and all the quality and post effects and everything else is set to cinematic. And yep, that's how it looks. Did I actually display 3C aspect ratio? I thought there was something here for HDR, maybe I was missing HDR. Not. I might just do it automatically. Some games have a setting in it. Sharpening quality, I'll put that to 5. There we go. So it makes it look that wee bit kind of sharp around the edges as well. So we'll have a look here. Right, let's take some various different screenshots. So like we'll take a screenshot there of the pillar. One just of, so even look at the reflections and the muck pools round about the level as well. You can see obviously the kind of quality there, so we'll take a wee screenshot of that. And then we'll just do one just straight up of the trees from this angle, because then you can see all the quality in the trees right the way up as well, all the branches and everything. A really, really detailed game. And so there's fire over here as well, so let's see if we can try and capture the fire. There we go. Take a screenshot there of the fire. Right, we'll get this wee guy out of the way. Right, so let's take it Let's take a screenshot here, just looking down, because you can see obviously the scenery and the rocks, the water, the quality as well, and everything else. So we'll take one from there and see what it looks like, right? And as I said, we'll compare them at the end. You'll see it live, obviously, the difference, but it's good to see them side by side kind of thing as well. It is such a detailed game. I mean, look at all the details of like the foliage round about the level. It really is a crisp and clear game. It's beautiful if you haven't played it. If you haven't played it, definitely give it a shot. It's just a lovely, lovely game. Right, so what else do we have here? I took one of the tree, didn't I? Yeah, so I took one of the tree. So you can see like obviously the light details, see like the sun rays shining through the trees and the fog as well. So we'll take one of that and see if it's still the same. Right, let's see if we can get a... Right, so, and we'll take one... There we go. Right there like that as well. So, that gives us a good few screenshots just to see roughly what it looks like and what it should look like. And just for talking sakes as well, what we'll do is we'll take a zoomed out one of the area. Now, if it's, it might show in the video, it might not, but round about the kind of centre where the muck puddles are, there is some graphical glitches there when you zoom out. You can notice it. I'm guessing it's because it's a still image and it's the actual leaves just trying to render and it's kind of caught them mid-render in the photo mode, but you can notice that. I can notice it for here anyway, so we'll take that and we'll take that screenshot. Right, so that should cover us for everything that we've done on the... We'll take another one just there, just with the leaves in the background. That should cover us for most of the comparison that we're doing on the highest resolution with all the bells and whistles and your path tracing, ray tracing, everything in between. So, now the fun begins, folks. Now we set it to the lowest resolution possible, which is 1280 by 720. Now, Cyberpunk, for comparison, in week 1 was 1024 by 768 was Cyberpunk. So we'll keep on the VSync, we'll keep on the frame rate cap of 60 so it keeps in sync with the recording. Sharpness, I shall turn the sharpness off. Motion blur shall be turned off, obviously. DLSS, we'll just keep that there, but we'll turn off frame generation. We'll turn the super sample resolution to the lowest it can go, 25. I don't think I can use NXR, TSR. I can't turn that off. There isn't an option for offset, so we'll just set it to that, the lowest possible. Full ray tracing off. Cinematic, we want to go for low for everything. Right, so here we go, folks. Now, at least the menu doesn't look different. In Cyberpunk, you would have noticed when we done it last week, the menu looked quite different to how it should do. But will the game look different? This is a question. Let us find out. Oh, it definitely does. Let's take a wee screenshot there. So you can see, obviously look, the trees. You're not seeing the sharpness or the kind of depth of the trees getting rendered as well. Very, very different. We'll take a wee screenshot there. Let's zoom in. We'll take one there as well. And we'll take another one from oh no. We'll take another one from far out in the area so you can just see how fuzzy it looks. It does look very, very fuzzy, so that's as far out as it goes. Take away that, I'll take the screenshot. Let's see the sign. Also there, just the difference. The tree, difference in the tree quality there as well. And even just looking at the difference in the mud puddles. And just the general kind of ground as well, the foliage round about the ground. 90% of it is not there. And just isn't rendering, so let's take a wee kind of that there. And then we'll take another one just of the... It looks straight up there, you can see also just where the trees would have been before previously that are not there now. And you can see obviously some of the leaves are rendering when they come close to the camera, but in the background a lot of them are shown as just unrendered glitch. It looks like glitches kind of thing, to be fair, a lot of it, because it's just not rendering them in the scene. So let's go have a look at the fire as well, because we took a picture of that in the rock. Massive difference in the quality, isn't there? Like night and day. Like the fire almost looks... It's like some mind like playing like the old kind of Tomb Raider games back in the day. It kind of looks like that, to be fair, like an old kind of fuzzy round the edges graphics. We'll take another screenshot there as well and we'll do a wee comparison. And then let us go down to the water and we'll see it. So yeah, look at the kind of difference in the water. So it's very, very fuzzy. It's not as clear to see to the bottom of it. You can just tell it's kind of transparent a bit, but the detail and the quality just isn't there for what you're used to playing it in. So yeah, there is that. The tree, we'll take another one there of the tree, just going round about. And I'll just take one of... So take one just round about here as well. So, that's us there. This is how it looks. I mean, it still plays like Black Myth. But would you want to play it in this resolution though? This is the kind of the purpose of this thing. This is showing you what it would look like if you don't have the kind of spec to put it at 4K. Obviously, you can put it at whatever spec your machine would take it, and I dare say you'd still get it to look 10 times better than what it would do on the lowest resolution and lowest graphics setting possible. But I mean, if you were playing it off like an office laptop, then that's probably what it would look like, kind of, if at all. So, aye, it does. It's very fuzzy around the edges. And it's just no... See, I wouldn't play it like that, there I would. Because it's just no as nice as what you're used to playing. You're used to seeing the good graphics quality and just how cinematic and beautiful the game looks. Like the leaves blowing about in the fields and them like that, and the forest. You're used to seeing all those effects. But when you dumb it all down, you strip it all away and strip it all back, it just looks completely different. You can still see some of the leaves there, kind of thing, but you're just not getting that effect of being lost in the forest playing the game, if you know what I mean. So, let's return this back to its former glory, and then we'll save it, and we'll go do a wee comparison of the screenshots. 4K, 5, graphics, apply recommended, done full ray tracing on... I think very high is the top that it goes to for the ray tracing. Ta-da! And then see, back to its former glory. Just look at the quality of the foliage round about you already. It's something else at this game, it really is, folks. But let's see if we can do a comparison now of the screenshots. See what it looks like. So as I said, it is a very different game at a lower resolution, folks. Sorry, I need to plug my controller in here. The Bluetooth is a bit kind of temperamental on my computer. And the Xbox controller's even more temperamental trying to use it with it. So, these should be in, yes they are, this folder here. So what we shall do is we'll do that there, and then I shall, let's see, so boot that one. That. Right, so let's go, so this one here. Right, so that's the first one there. Let's go to the first one. So, I mean, just look at the difference in the quality there and the foliage in the background. So, I'll zoom in a wee bit there and you can see it. Let's see, 80, 90. So, 90% zoom, there we go. 90%. Look at the quality in his outfit. Just the quality in his outfit alone, like the hair, his staff there as well. We can see obviously round about there, like the ripples of the snake kind of thing, like the snake skin effect on it. Whereas there, it just looks, you can't make it out really. You're not getting all the features of the mask or of his shoulder pad and things like that there as well. There's nothing like the detail in his outfit just isn't there. So it's definitely a different one. So we see, let's put it back. So this was a big top-down view one, and again, so 60, 70, 80. We'll put it up to 80%. This one zoom so you can see it. The difference is like night and day when you see it, folks, isn't it? I mean, look at the tree. Look at the tree there in the background, just where my cursor is as well. And then you look at it there, a lower quality one, and just general the quality of the image and everything like that, and the one with the lower resolution where we've purged the pixels off it. To be fair, that's what you're left with. It is a massive difference, isn't it, in quality when you see it. I mean, you can still make out the features. So, like, if we go in, you can make out the features of the main character, his outfit. You can't really make out anything the more you zoom in for that one, because it's already a lower quality kind of thing. So the sheer colour of the greenery kind of thing, and the foliage round about the game, that looks like a kind of pea and ham type soup. Whereas that one looks really crisp, realistic graphics, the cinema quality settings that the game portrays kind of thing that you're used to. It's very different seeing it in that kind of tone. So yeah, it's definitely a different one. So this is the rock one. Let's see, the rock, where was that one? That was back the way, wasn't it? So look, 70, 88. So look at the quality, the detail. You can even see the grain. They've put the detail of the grain into the rock as well, into the statue of the podium kind of thing. You can see the grain there, the grain in the tree, all the kind of defects in the tree and everything, and the defects in the stonework. You can see all that clearly. Like the mould round about the outside, you can see it there. You can see the grain effect on the stonework and everything. It's all there kind of thing. You can see it. There's nothing, you don't see any of that when you put it down to, when you strip it all back, there's nothing there. You just don't see it anymore. It's amazing when you actually do this, because folk are used to seeing the games how they play and just how they are. Nobody thinks to strip it all back and just see, well, what does it look like without it? So let's see the mud work. So look there again. Look, you can see the reflections there around about the mud pools. And there's just nothing. It's not there. You're not getting the reflections in it. You're not getting that glaziness look as if it looks as if it's wet, if you know what I mean. It just looks messy in the other one. Again, like you're missing out on the quality of the character and everything round about it that just adds to the effect of the game. So it's so much a different game when you do this kind of thing. It doesn't make it itself, if you know what I mean. It's like a completely different kind of game, almost. The trees, right, so this will be a good one. I mean, look at it. Look at the difference in it there. Look how much the trees, the branches, the sharpness and how everything's been rendered. You can see the leaves blowing about in the background there as well. Floating about there and everything else around there. And then you look at it there. So like this full section, like up there, just doesn't even get rendered in that one. So you're getting all this additional detail there when you've got it up high, and what you're losing out on when you don't. So like the tree there, that one, it looks nothing like that one there. It's crazy. When you see even the one closest to you, the tree closest, which is that one there, it looks very, very basic and everything, and then you look at it there as well, it's like a completely different tree. It's just added a completely new texture kind of thing as well along with it. The fire scene, right, so let's have a look at the fire. Again, see, look. There we go, let's put it up to 60, so we'll put it up to 70%. 70. I mean, look, you can see all the detail, the grain work on the stone, the fire, the difference in the fire quality. Again, his costume, his outfit, and then just all the foliage round about it, adding to it. Like the sticks and everything round about, the detail. It just looks... You can see how good the quality looks and how different it generally looks compared to what it is when you strip it all back in the water. So there, look, the water quality is just completely different. So let's have a wee look. I think that was the first one, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just such a different game when you just change it all. I mean, the biggest notice of it is that image. 60, 70, 80, so there you go. Pretty much the same image, just from a slightly different... I mean, that one there, the field of view is 12, the field of view in that one's 28 kind of thing, but it's still, look at the quality difference. It's like night and day, folks. So yeah, there you go, folks. Black Myth Wukong. We purged the pixels, we stripped it back and seen it at its bare essentials, what it looks like. It's a different game altogether, as you see. The graphics just look completely different to what you would be used to playing it on. Would you still play it though? You can let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you like that style of graphics? The kind of retro kind of feel to it? Does it make it feel like a different game? Would you still play it, or would you be like, it kind of puts you off it because you're looking for that cinematic quality setting that makes the game kind of thing, that the game is portrayed as being this beautiful game? Is it still that beautiful game? That's for you to decide, folks. Thank you for taking the time to tune in and watch this one. If you haven't done already, drop a wee like and subscribe, leave some comments as well, share it out, and I shall catch you on the next one, folks. My name's Brian, we are Skynet. This has been Pixel Purge Episode 2, Black Myth Wukong. I shall see you on the next one. Have a good night.